everybody, and welcome back. It's your salty neighborhood giant back out of lockdown, at least for now. Meaning that this has been officially been the first week where I have not been stuck at home, which I'm super happy about because I'm gonna be honest with you. Over lockdown, which for me was 3 months, I got a little bit chubby. I got thick. I gained some weight because something that I do when I'm bored, instead of playing video games, something that I like to do is cook. I love to cook, and I think I cooked way too much food and I didn't want to throw it away, so I ate it. But anyways, I'm back on a new diet, so we're gonna lose those pounds the next couple months. And I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to go over the last live stream because there's a lot of things that I saw in that video that I liked. Lazy Peon covered the video, which was well received by another big content creator, so that's always thumbs up. I saw a bunch of videos from people talking about the live stream, and they gave their personal opinion, which I didn't really follow because it was really highly negative, and normally I'm the guy who's known for being negative, salty, and I'm like, I don't see the reason why they had to be like that. So I decided, you know what, it's been quite a bit since I did a video about Ashes, so why not make a video where I give my opinion, because people love my opinion. I have so many views on my channel, it's unbelievable. And secondly, no, there's no secondly, there's this, come back, there's just that, there's been 2 leaks. Okay, one wasn't really a leak, one was just like a little funny gimmick, which is probably gonna be here or here. And the other one was a leak from Steven, so that's what happened this week. So I say screw everything else, and we're just gonna go and jump right in the video. Yeah, that's a good idea. I talk way too much. Okay, so I'm about to go through the live stream. I'm gonna go and cover the things that I really did like about the live stream. I'm gonna go not too much into detail about, you know, certain things. I think at this point, if you've been following my channel, if you've been following Ashes of Creations, you know that we're about to go into Alpha 1. Actually, we're gonna go into pre-Alpha 1, which is gonna be quality testing, and that's gonna be internal. So I'm not gonna go into, yeah, this looks, you know, really bad, or this looks like unpolished, because it's alpha, so there is no like sense into me talking about it. So yeah, so what we're about to see is them going through a dungeon, and there's a couple of things that I picked up on that I want to point out because they really like got me grinning. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I'm not going to talk about Steven, Jeff, or Maggie. I mean, you know, I can talk about them all day, but not today. So the first thing I want to talk about is this part here. And the thing that I want to talk about
sound associated with
is
play lightly
it will lightly play in the background.
Is the wood chopping that is about to happen. Something that I always like found interesting about Ash. Is gonna pause it real quick. So most MMORPGs that I played in, no matter what the player did, the world always stayed the same. And that at some point, you know, because at the beginning you discover the world, and that's all interesting. But at some point, when you realize no matter what you do, the world does not change, it becomes a little bit frustrating, and it kind of kills the immersion. For example, I don't know how many, trees I chopped in Black Desert Online, or how many like iron ores I mined in World of Warcraft. The world never changed. So in Ashes, what you do has an impact on the world, meaning that the world itself changes on depending on what the player does. So if you change, if you chop down a lot of trees, there's gonna be change. You're gonna see visible change to the world. Oh, I'm sorry, Boo Boo, I'm sorry. And that's what really got me interested. And I've been asking for something to you know, prove that concept. And this is not really like proof, but this is displays, you know, like a tree chopping mechanic and how it looks. And I personally, I did find it really like satisfying the way it looks. So focus on the tree chopping part. And down it goes. I know now you don't really see like a tree stomp or whatever, but that part I did really like because it looks better than some other tree chopping mechanics and some other MMORPGs that I played in the past. So I'm really looking forward to seeing like a group of 10-15 people like completely cutting down a forest and trees going everywhere left and right. Okay, so the next part is a little bit of an inside thing, because I know there weren't a lot of people in Alpha Zero when we tested it way back in the day. But in Alpha Zero, there was a dungeon that looks a lot like the one they're running right now in the outside area as well. So I'm pretty sure that this is now the newest version of that dungeon. And the thing that I did find interesting, okay, it's not really interesting, it just, you know, made me laugh, is because we managed to crash the servers back in the day by entering with around 5 to 10 people, and I can see now they are in the same thing, and it's 5 people, and everything looks smooth. It was laggy, really bad when we first tried it out, and now it actually looks really smooth, and I like that they redid the way it looks, and it looks way better in Alpha Zero now than it did in Alpha Zero, and that's something that I really appreciate. I know I'm always getting a lot of crap for being salty or being frustrated and whatever. But now, for me personally, because I seen where it was, and now I see it where it is. That whole like jump just completely satisfies me. It makes me like really makes me kind of giddy, and I really like it. Something negative I have to say, I still don't like that there's a lot of the skill effects, and it looks like the 4th of July. I hope at some point that all of that gets toned down a little bit, because it's really a lot. Even in a 5-man dungeon right now, it is really a lot. And yeah, because I always imagine like 500 versus 500, and everybody just, you know, pops up a light show. Yeah, my graphics card is gonna scream. But I really do love the way the dungeon came out and everything, the way it looks and the way it performs. I even love the NPCs. The Headless Ghostman just looks way better than in Alpha Zero. Okay, so this next part is in the other dungeon that we did see during the live stream. And this again, we've seen, I'm pretty sure, I have to go and check the video, but I'm pretty sure we've seen this dungeon before in a way earlier version. And right now at that point, I'm gonna actually go back a little bit for you guys. Watch the ogre, or do you know the troll? Yeah, it's a troll. Watch the troll. Actually gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. And I seen a lot of people here and there on other discords and other like forums be like, they made fun about that, and I'm like, dude, it's pre-alpha. It's just of course it doesn't look good, but also I don't think, because the character, I really like the character model, it also looks really good, and the animations of the troll itself are pretty amazing. So if I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure I am, that we did see an early version of the dungeon as well, and I have to say now it also looks way better. I know they are on I think what they called a performance build, and which isn't like super polished. It's there for testing and everything, but I do like the setup of the dungeon itself. It doesn't feel like it's just something you run in to get loot. It's like something. Look for me personally, because we know that dungeons will change. So for me, it looks more like something that you actually have to, you know, get ready for before you actually try to manage and finish a dungeon. But that's just speculations on my side. So I really do hope it actually ends up that way. Those models that we're currently seeing are, I think, are the same models as for the scale runner mount, which I think I have. Yeah, I do have the scale runner. So yeah, okay, yeah, exactly that part. So there's been, I don't know if Steven answered that, but there's been speculation on what that is. Right here, the thing that he does right here, the big AoE. I would like to know what that is. If somebody on the Ashes Discord or in the comment section can answer that, I would really love to, because that was keep bugging me, and I didn't see any answer for that on the official Ashes Creation Discord, which will also be linked down below in case you're not on there yet. All right, so moving on. Okay, so next up, they showed some face designs. Human face designs, which did look somewhat, I guess, human-like. I don't know, like, for me they look pretty basic. Nothing too special. Like, again, I'm not big on graphics. Honestly, like, I can play games like World of Warcraft Classic. I don't care about graphics. The gameplay needs to be smooth and it needs to have some depth to it, and then I'm completely fine. Like, I don't need high-end, next-level, next-gen graphics. Honestly, I don't. I was a little bit a little sad about the beards, because I was hoping to see some big, like, dwarf beards that, you know, that are like just huge, like half the size of the body. But instead, we got mid-70s Wolverine. So that's yay, I guess. Okay, so next up, they showed a little bit more graphical stuff, models, and I believe we are also about to see some fishes, if I am not mistaken. Or did we miss the fishes? Ah, the fishes were right here. So overall, the live stream I was really satisfied with. Here we can see you know, dwarf animations when jumping on a horse, some of the newer housing models, and I think, wait, did we just skip that? Yeah. And I know there is not a lot of like brand new stuff within the live stream, but it is progress, and any type of progress in my eyes is a good thing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're gonna see in the next live stream, because now for me they don't have an excuse not to do something like this each month, and I really hope they will do it, because I want to see more. I want to see more towards like orcs, and maybe, you know, some more different types of armor skins, because most of the armor skins and everything that we've seen so far are pretty elvish and human looking. So as soon as they get into the orcs and maybe even the Tolnar, I would be really happy and really excited. So yeah, so I think that's actually all I want to talk about. So my final opinion on the last live stream. I know this is a couple weeks late, but yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks, I think, for everybody. Overall, I really did like what I saw. I'm not gonna lie, it really got me to a point where I'm like excited again, because now we get to see all the awesome concept art that Bacon and the others drew in game, and we've seen progress. We've seen progress on the animation side, on the combat side. Of course, it's not like the best thing ever, but you know, it's a work in progress. And as soon as we get into Alpha 1, which is going to be this year, you're going to see a lot more, and a lot more people are catching on now to Ashes of Creation, a lot more than did before. There's a lot of new people always coming onto the Discord. So overall, I'm actually, yeah, that was a good live stream, just like the one before that. And yeah, guys, that's actually all I wanted to cover. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands. Even though lockdowns are dropping in some countries, if lockdown drops for you, still stay away from other people, wear your mask. And if you're like me and you gained a couple pounds while being stuck at home, you know, it's time to work out. It's time to use that late winter belly fat, because I already started a new diet and everything. So yeah, there's no excuses. So yeah, guys. So like I said, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you on the Ashes of Creation community Discord. Peace. I still don't know how to end videos.